Alright, well, I got nothing to do. It's nice out today, so I'm gonna go ahead and make another one of these. And this time I have no destination of mine, so just gonna go wherever, look at stuff. So, hope you guys enjoy. Otherwise, I don't care for them. Personally. Bar and like not the best, you know. We're gonna slow down to 30. I see. I don't want to slow down too much because that guy was this white truck. Tower there on the left. Nice, nice. Big ol' honking water tower. Me over here. Jeez. It's actually the way I go to the gym. Is that Chihuahua tire service? Wow. Donuts. That building is literally just says donuts. Good old name brand right there. Donuts brand donuts. Let's take a left. Fuck it. See, I don't know about you guys, but like I love ambiance. Or ambience, if you guys wanna say it that way, whatever. So like hearing the cars pass and sounds of people doing stuff like mowing lawns and all that. I like all of it pretty much. I mean, it's not all, I wouldn't listen to all of it when I go to sleep, you know? Like there's stuff that's like relaxing and puts you to sleep, but just the sound of things happening around you is just pleasing in a way for me. I don't know. I'm a little weird though. I like San Francisco. Well, San Francisco's my favorite, so I can't say that. But I like going to like the city almost the same amount as I like going to the beach or the forest. Like I like being in like the fancy high class areas, quote unquote, right? And I like being in the like the more grungy side of town as well, you know? I like both sides. I like seeing all that wear and tear or like the fancy pristine shit. I kind of just have an appreciation for all that stuff. Hey, Hopkins. Ain't no stopping Jimmy Hopkins. That's the name of the protagonist in Bully, which is the theme that we're listening to. So it's very fitting, very fitting. Oh, this tattoo parlor lights up. It's called the Psycho Clown.
Hey, get your tattoos here today.
Oh, I feel like I'm going way too fast for here. What does that say? Something dream. Can't see. Ah, 40. Okay, cool. I was going accurate then. See, if I had enough finances and stuff, I would honestly probably just like walk everywhere. Probably be better for this kind of thing to walk instead of just driving. I mean, driving's cool, but like, yeah, if I was like a millionaire or some shit, I would just walk place to place, sit down and draw or read, you know, and then if I buy something, I can have it mailed, you know, go to like the post office and mail it to my address or something. But otherwise, you know, it'd just be so cool to walk everywhere. And if I need you nowadays, you know, you have Ubers and your Lyfts, and you can just take the bus or a train. You can do all kinds of stuff to where you don't even need to have a car really. But when you're actually like walking places, everywhere is a possibility, you know. That's why, like, I don't know, I've always thought if I wound up homeless, you know, that I would probably be one of the people who could kind of appreciate the whole roaming aspect. Not that I'd want to be that. I mean, there's been many times where I was, or just about was. So, you know, I turned into this neighborhood because it smelled good. It smells like burning stuff. I don't know. It smells good. Potty nonetheless. I love how high up those houses are. Holy shit, it's crazy. And let me just swoop into here. Oh man, that smells like burning rubber or something. Get out of here. That's not the burn that I liked. So what I need to do also is walk around and take reference pictures and whatnot for the game stuff I want to work on. I need actual pictures of like the fronts of houses and stuff for just to get cool references. Also, it's like I don't practice drawing houses enough, whereas most comics that I want to do, or most, you know, the video games and stuff I want to make, kind of have the fronts of houses. So kind of good thing to study, but I don't much. But yeah, there's a lot of cool houses in this area that I'm definitely going to use at some point. If you're watching this at any point, whoever, you know, whenever, let me know if I should split these up into different segments of like 15 minutes per or 30 minutes per or something. I know Instagram has a limit for their videos currently that's like 10 minutes for their IGTV, but my travel blog profile doesn't really have access to it yet. I don't know what you have to do to get it, but because I like to post it there as well. So 10-minute increments might work, but I could always do that in post, kind of, right? I could just do this, record it all, so if you're on YouTube and you want to just chillax and look at wherever I wind up headed, yeah, that way you could actually have just like a long one. Or if it's better to split it up, you know, I don't know. So, any feedback is welcome. Still trying to figure this shit out, but I mean, if I could do this kind of stuff for a living, I like being out and about and traveling more than drawing, honestly. Like, I love drawing, and like obviously that's one of the main things about me, but I really like you see the foggy like city in the background on the left there. Yeah, like just visuals and traveling around and going into random ass corner stores. Nothing like it. Soothes my soul. There's also less pressure because it's like just enjoying life as a whole. Whereas when I draw and whatnot, I have to actually perform up to a certain standard, you know. When I do this, I can just kind of chill, pretend someone's there to talk to, I guess. But I'm kind of good at that, so. Not, that sounds like I'm bragging or something, that's not. I'm used to talking when there's no one there. I have to get used to recording it because I'm a little more self-conscious. But I mean, when I've taken trips by myself, aside from like singing with music playing, one of the things I would do is, you know, just kind of talk to myself. I mean, and when we're thinking, we're always talking to ourselves when we think, so. Or this truck could not start. There we go. Up and down, up and down. I'd like to mix it up with music, but at the same time, this song is just the most perfect thing. This is the best ambient music, in my opinion. Like, this is my favorite, I guess. Because it's just chill and kind of spooky almost, in a way. It's just like, it's so good. Especially with the weather out, because there's a segment in the game that actually takes place in fall, specifically. Like, there's a Halloween, like one of the first missions really is Halloween, but it has like a fogginess outside, it's like overcast, and it's just, that is my cup of tea. I don't think bricks are the best for roads, but this is like the old area, old school. Sorry that I'm limited with the visuals right now. I know it'd probably be more interesting to have like a bunch of different ones showing up. But are you trying to go without a blinker? What are you doing? Oh, there we go. Just kidding. Whoa, that guy had like a fucking antelope head inside there. Like, taxidermy. That was weird. See, ideally, I would actually. Oh man, if I could get a GoPro and like attach it to my head when I'm doing this, that'd be pretty cool. I don't think the sound would be as good, but at some point I'd like to get one anyway for this. But you know, that way you'd actually have straight up my view. I think it's cool to have like where it's at now, you know, right at the front, so you don't see the rest of the car. It's just like the view. Like I said in another video, I want to be able to have multiple views available so people could look at different ones. I think it'd be cool even at some point to where people could click on the different windows or something. Like, say I have the video, there's like the main one out the window, but has a bunch of options at the bottom or around the screen, and you could like click on the different ones that you want to see out of. Because there's a lot of cool stuff that I see like looking around myself. Obviously, you're never gonna get like a camera that has the same scope as like your eyes, but I mean, eventually we'll get to that point. But because that would be ideal, as good a quality as like your eyes can get, especially at nighttime. Because one thing that really sucks about filming this on a phone is that nighttime ventures do not look half as good as they do to me, and that's like kind of. I'm sure there's a phone now that has that, which I can eventually try to upgrade to or something. But for now, I got my 6S Plus, and I like it. I mean, it still kicks major booty. Oh, I guess we're headed towards downtown. It wasn't even intentional, I just kind of did. Oh shit, construction. Oh no. Oh, here we go. Y'all ready to be stuck? We got stuck by another thing. That's cool though. You see like Netflix. Really? You finished American Crime Story. If you're ready, check this out next. Like, no thank you. What if I don't want to? I finished the show and you're gonna try to pitch me something else? It's not like are they desperate for money? Like, I don't know. Maybe they paid too much for their Marvel rights or something. I don't like the billboards in the South. Personally. They're very preachy. Or like, you'll see ones that are preachy and then 5 seconds later you'll see one for like a fucking sex shop. What's that about? There are two kinds of people in the South. You got your religious folk and you got your sexual deviants. Well, actually, I've been told that it's for those same couples actually, because when they get like, what do they want to mess around with some, you know? Oh shit! Oops. I want to put down the sunroof or up, open sunroof. Sorry if it's extra noisy, but I mean, it's just so nice out. Ideally, it'd be colder though. It's still like almost 80 degrees out. So, someone behind me just turned around. They're like, "Fuck this! I'm not waiting." I might actually wind up doing the same thing. Oh, there's a thing up there that actually says road closed. I don't know why they didn't block this off then. Alright, well, I'm gonna go ahead and scoot out of here then. Oh my god, there's a huge backup. I guess we're gonna go right. It's right here. Fuck it. Woo! Now this is true adventuring. See, that's what I want to get to the point of, is where I have enough to where I don't have to worry about, you know, I'm fine with like eating cheap ass food and whatnot while doing these kind of things. I'm not even picky. Like, I just want to be able to do something I love. Everyone should be able to do something they love for a career, right? So that's my goal. Let's just do something I love. I don't need to be super rich or anything like that. I'd be fine. Like, if I could travel and just go wherever and not have to worry about, like, you know, my gas and have all my bills covered, of course. But like, gas, I can, excuse you, I can eat cheap on the road, whatever, you know, stop it. If I need to sleep, I could either stop somewhere and sleep or pop in some little dinky horror movie motel, an inn, and jump back out and travel again. That's my ultimate goal, is to not have to have a destination necessarily. Like today is kind of what I want it to be more like. I want to go show cool places. Like, I do want to go to specific locations, maybe like haunted places and national landmarks and a bunch of random places. But ideally I would like to go without even using like a GPS and just see where I wind up, like today. So that's the ultimate goal. I have a lot of ultimate goals, so never mind. That seafood on this truck looks gross right now. You see it? Grody. I was gonna say something else. Oh, while I'm talking about this whole travel stuff, one of the ultimate goals as well is to actually get to where I work on the website and the travel stuff enough to where after a year, I'll take all like the drawings that I did while traveling, all the pictures, all the information, all the journals, all the writing that I had done, and I want to compile it into a book and have like a yearly book that I publish or whatever that actually has a collection of, like, you know, and I can actually make sure I write down the dates of everything and keep it all updated to where, you know, I can start day 1 to 365 and then actually have that whole thing published every year. It'd be kind of cool, you know, have variety. I want to do like interviews with people, just like random passerbys or people from areas that I'm in. I want to have like interviews with people and like draw them maybe, and I've seen stuff like that before in different books, so it's just, I never know how to get to that point, so that's why I'm just trying. You'll never know without trying, eh? Well, sounds good. French fries. French fries. Although I don't think there's very many times I don't think that sounds good. So, whoa, we're moving.
Oh yeah, here we go. America muffler.
Oh, please take a right, person in front of me, please. Oh, aren't you impatient? Just take a right. Well, I'm sorry for this unfortunate mishap. Did not plan on this. See, this is the kind of thing that sucks, is at this point, when I'm stuck somewhere like this, that's when it would be really ideal to have multiple views in the car, or make it to where I can swivel the camera at least, so I could look at things around me. And like, with so many cars around, I don't really want to take my phone off the rear view mirror and then move it around like a weirdo, because people will be like, what the fuck's this guy doing? I'm like, I'm sorry, I'm just a person. Just a person who loves to travel. Because right now I see like a brick wall that has like hearts in it for some reason. It's that spice of life, the variety, little strange tidbits. Also, I'd like it, I don't know if the newer phones have it, but I really wish that this had the capability of turning the camera around while recording. I don't know why things like Instagram can do that, whereas my actual phone can't do it itself. Doesn't that seem kind of unfair? I have to actually take the camera, turn it around. It's not like the biggest thing, you know, it's not an end all be all, but it just would be a lot better for situations like this, to where I could turn it around and talk to you guys instead. And if Instagram has it and the camera, the phone is capable of doing it, why can't we do it from the actual recording area on our phones? I've yet to hear an explanation. But like I said, you know, my camera could just not be able to do it. They could have that in the newer iPhones. I also would like to note that I don't really care about the whole phone war thing. I have my first laptop, and the one that's like my go-to, like my only laptop really, technically, is a MacBook, and it was like a gift, kind of a pseudo gift, because my dad took like a lot of money when I was a kid from like my bank or whatever, and then like that was, I guess, a payment for it. I don't know. Whatever. Not gonna go into that. How is this person in front of me this patient? I mean, I'm patient and all, but I just don't want to sit here recording a standstill the entire time. Why can't they just let me take a right? There's other ways we could get where we're going, person in front of me. I'm gonna call you GGB, since that's like... Well, I probably shouldn't call you that, but... Come on, Murano. Okay, whatever. It's ruining my video. There's no escape. I can't escape the situation. And yet I'm filming, but I can't escape the situation because no one wants to leave, apparently. I mean, I would be fine going down that street right here. I mean, what is going on? Was there like a crash? Here I took this road because I thought like, oh, I can escape the other route that I was waiting at. Now, unfortunately, I can't. Still, I went from being stuck to being stuck again. I got horrible luck today trying to make this video for, well, just because I wanted to, really, I guess. No one watches them this far, which is fine. It doesn't bother me that much. I'm doing it for me, and I'm hoping that there's people like me that are out there that would like these kind of videos. Well, I'm tempted to stop and start again after I'm free of this. So I think for now, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video, and then I'll boot it up once I'm free of this situation in a part 2. Oh shit, to be continued, right? Alright. Peace, folks. I'll talk to you in a sec.